So President Trump has found himself in yet another grift. This involves his presidential library, the very same one that the Qataris have donated a private jet to, by the way. Well, he also wants to have this library also double as like a public hotel because like everything here just has to be some sort of money-making operation or just there's always some ulterior motive. When are people going to wake up and realize this is a grift? And you may think I'm being hyperbolic right now, but we haven't even gotten into the full details yet, okay? Every single time it seems that Trump makes a decision, he has an underlying motive. And no, that motive isn't isn't helping the American people. It isn't caring about the finances of the American people. He's made it very quite clear over the past few days that he could not give a damn about the American people. But everything this man does has to do with, I don't know, enriching himself, enriching his family, enriching his friends, or all of the above. Like, if it doesn't do that, then he's not going to engage with it. It's so disgusting, and I don't know how people haven't realized this yet. So this is from the Miami Herald. Florida gave Trump an illegal gift in presidential library deal, new lawsuit says. And yeah, this is the same state that also renamed an airport after him. And don't worry, they promised he won't make any money off the likeness or anything like that. Sure. I look forward to seeing the reports of how that is the complete opposite. Anyways, the state of Florida illegally attempted to curry special favor from the president by gifting downtown Miami land for Donald Trump's planned presidential center and skyscraper, according to a new lawsuit filed in a federal court Wednesday. The complaint accuses Trump, his nonprofit Presidential Library Foundation, Miami-Dade College and its trustees, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, and the other statewide officials of violating the Domestic Emoluments Clause of the U.S. Constitution, which bars sitting presidents from accepting financial benefits from individual states. Yeah, that's been blown out of the water a million times now. As a result of the defendant's conduct, other states have been forced into an arms race in which they must either compete with Florida to lavish gifts on the president or fear being unfairly disadvantaged. The precise scenario that the Domestic Emoluments Clause was adopted to prevent, the lawsuit argues. At the state's request last fall, Miami-Dade College transferred to a state board property that developers say is worth far more than $67 million valuation by the Miami-Dade Property Appraiser's Office. The state board, run by the governor and the Florida cabinet, then gave the land to Trump's foundation. So they just gave him a piece of $67 million like land. Great. The only restriction on that deed transfer is that there are components of a presidential library or museum constructed within the next 5 years. Trump has indicated he plans to build a commercial hotel on site. 2. Of course, the lawsuit is asking a federal judge to declare null and void the land transaction that resulted in the Domestic Emoluments Clause violation. The lawsuit represents the second legal case against Trump's controversial planned legacy project adjacent to the Freedom Tower on Biscayne Boulevard, and one of the few hurdles for a project Florida lawmakers tried to ensure would sail through to development. The state passed a law last year preempting local governments from enacting or enforcing rules against presidential libraries. So freaking shameless, man. Like, God. Like, someone needs to take Ron DeSantis and put him in prison, preferably under the prison. Another legal fight, in this case, 4 plaintiffs, 2 residents who live near the planned development, a Miami-Dade College student, and a nonprofit run by historian and activist Marvin Dunn, are bringing the lawsuit. They say they would be harmed by the project. Miami-Dade College and its trustees are now again parties to a lawsuit over the land transfer. The new lawsuit lay out the ways the college could have benefited from selling the land in a commercial deal instead. Like getting $67 million, hello. The land could have commanded a sales price that would have doubled MDC's $227 million endowment overnight. So wait, I guess they said it's worth far more than $67 million. Anyways, they could have made a lot of money by just selling it. Enabling MDC to advance the college's research needs, securing more world-class facilities and faculty, and reduce student expenses, plaintiffs argue. The College Board of Trustees has argued that a presidential library adjacent to its campus will be a boon for the school and bolster opportunities for students, even though there are no specific benefits for the college laid out in the deal. The college did not respond to a request for comment. What does this college like? What do they think they are? Do they think they're like a Walmart? Do they think they're like a fast food place like that you're going to be bringing business to? What are you talking about? You're a college. You're a university. There aren't going to be people who are coming to your college enrolling there because it's beside or near freaking the Trump presidential library. It's so like, these people just grift, scam, and they can't even make it convincing. Like, they know they can get away with it. They have no shame. So they're just like, oh, I don't know, this college will benefit from the presidential library. It's like, oh boy. Florida is now positioned to receive special treatment from the president in exchange for a land gift in a variety of ways, the lawsuit says, including by getting exemptions from offshore drilling, receiving extra federal disaster aid, or by being selected as the next location for NASA's headquarters. The attorneys also argue that Trump's foundation and family have already been personally enriched by the state of Florida's gifts because it hasn't had to pay property taxes for the land it was gifted last year. Like, how much more? How much more? How much more will it take? We're at a point where every single day now, there's a new instance of Trump enriching himself or his friends through fraud and corruption. At this point, I don't think there's a single instance of fraud, corruption, or grifting that his brain rotten supporters they wouldn't overlook. Like, he and his family have made billions from various crypto scams. He used his influence and taxpayer dollars to fly all around the world and open up like all these Trump golf courses. And he used his influence as president to reward government contracts, not only to his top donors, but also to one of his own sons. And it might be both sons. They both might have been a part of companies that got government contracts. Anyways, at least one of them. And he's getting media deals. For example, Melania and her Amazon doc, like, they said the production for that was like more than any other show or project that they've ever done. And of course, selling Venezuelan oil and then pocketing the money in some Qatari bank account that he controls. The guy who is suing the IRS for like $20 billion as the sitting president. Like, you people need to wake up, because if you don't see what's happening right in front of your face, you are borderline brain dead. And I don't ever again want to hear, oh, Democrats, oh, Nancy Pelosi, oh, Medicare, Medicaid fraud. No. There is much more real, consequential, provable fraud right in front of your face. And you just choose to ignore it because you have no principles. You have no values. Your values and principles are, oh, what does Donald Trump say today? Oh, I guess today I'm anti-war. Oh, I guess I'm pro-war now. Like, Jesus, man. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below, and I will see you in the next one. If you made it to this point in the video, I just want to give a special thank you. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button down below. And if you really enjoyed it, maybe consider hitting that subscribe button while you're down there. I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section. I will try to reply to any and all comments that I can. Until next time, watch that video on screen.